7:11 on the clock in our studios on this Wednesday. This weekend, families across the coastal bend will have a chance to cast a line and make some memories together at Bob Hall Pier. The second annual Fish with Dad event is completely free for families, and our Lexus Green joins us live once again from the island. Lexus, you're right at home, aren't you?
Hey, John Thomas. I am right at home. It is just the most beautiful morning ever, and it's been really great spending some time with Lone Star Dads and their chapter leader, Craig, just to get to know a little bit more about this fairly new organization. Like you said, it is a national organization, but we have a Coastal Bend chapter.
Yes, so there's 40 nationwide chapters and growing all the time, and there's actually some in Australia and also Canada that are starting up through this. And it's less than a year old down here in Corpus Christi, and I started it just for the need for myself and other dads to have brotherhood out of fatherhood and have events that are free and organized for kids.
If you notice the accent, there's the Australia plug right there. Craig, this has been such a fastly growing group because, like you mentioned, there's not a lot of options for dads out here to join a group, get that camaraderie and all that bonding.
Yeah, we actually had 4 people join as we've been talking this morning. 4 dads have joined a dad-only group, and we're just trying to get out there in the community and let people know about us.
Yeah, I want to talk specifically about the second annual Fishing with Dad event, which is this Saturday here at Bob Hall. If you're in that group, or it's kind of a word-of-mouth thing, they're going to announce the mile marker. You come out, there's free food, there's going to be free rods, free bait, which is incredible. All you're going to need is a fishing license if you're an adult. That is right.
Yes, yeah, the adults need a fishing license. You can get a one-day license for at HEB or online, actually.
Yeah, the gas stations as well.
There you go. So yeah, so just grab that license, bring your kids, and come down. And the pro fishermen in town and businesses like Pelican Snowball are covering everything else. So it's a great free way to have a great time with your kids.
Exactly. And like you mentioned, one of the other events, the Daddy-Daughter Dance, that came about because one of your group members pitched it and said there were some other ones in town, but you had to pay for those. And your whole goal is to kind of take the financial burden off the dads and just be dads.
Yeah, the best ideas honestly have come from the group. And that's what I'll be doing again, is asking, okay, what do we want to do for the next 6 months? And they came up with the ideas for the fishing event. They came up with the ideas for the Daddy-Daughter Dance. And after that, it's my job to go find businesses and local organizations that want to help us out to do these events for Dad for free.
And we do, we put a lot of focus today on these events, but they're really just the surface. This is about a year-long, brotherhood, fatherhood. This goes way further. You meet at the events, but it's the bonds that you take after.
Yeah, I mean, being a dad doesn't stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea is to create those bonds between each other. It's hard for dads once you leave high school and leave college and you just work all the time. It's hard to make those friends. And you go from having this big support networks when you're in high school and riding around your bikes and hanging out all the time to going to your job and then coming home to your family. So you lose a bit of that as you get older. So that's what this is about. We can make connections and gain friends with our kids.
I love it. And if you heard him, he said that 4 people have asked to join the group since we've had them on First Edition. And we hope you keep it coming. There's enough for everybody, right?
Yes, more the merrier. The more people we have in our group, the more businesses want to help out.
Exactly. That is a great point. It is such a cool organization. And he also, we've been making fun, the moms have tried to join the group.
Yes.
It's dads only, moms.
Yes, there's 100 groups out there for mums. We've got to have something.
Yes, we're going to have all of this information for the Fish with Dad event. Plus, I was kind of poking at him. I said, okay, well, what's the deal for Father's Day? He said he's going to talk to his large group, kind of hear what they want, and then maybe you'll see something in the books. But you got to follow along on their socials, join the group if you want to know more.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Cheers.
Yeah, we've had so much fun. I'm going to pass it back to you, John Thomas, in studio.